There's 121 industry in here. That is not too bad. I'm hoping that next year the income is slowly going to start increasing again. Otherwise, we might have a bit of problems. So they've still got a little bit of unrest over there, but that's not too bad. And then Circassia has a little bit all the way there. Now, to be fair, Crimea is allied to the tributary state of Turkish Empire, but they are... Oh, interesting. If we were to declare war on them, only 19,000. How many extra diplo slots do we have? 1. So not all that many. Although that does remind me, Theodora... Okay, still relatively far away, although the economic base seems to be increasing now with pretty decent speed over time, so we might be able to get through that, and then I think once we get the manpower up a little bit and all that, we might be able to get the... Oh, right, I think the 20 was because they had lost some. Okay, convert heretics. Oh, yeah, it just resends it there. How much did we convert? 1,700. Okay, so slowly converting that into Orthodox. That's gonna be nice. The forts, or like the blue forts that you can see here, you don't need to pay upkeep in terms of money. They take a bit of industry and military, but that's handled by the population itself. And yeah, we are funding the forts, but like if we have a look at the total budget, we are spending 1.3 ducats for our 10 forts, and we also have modifiers there, so minus 25% and minus 10% from different modifiers. Centralization does increase it a little bit, but like overall it's not all that expensive. So kind of this, or like mothballing the forts is not really gonna be worthwhile. But yeah, the blue forts are like small fortifications in there. They do also lower the unrest in there, so having those is going to be good, especially in areas that you kind of just conquered. Oh, let's see. Local tax modifier in Western Armenia. Yeah, I'll take that one. So in this... Oh, cards gets the... Oh, and we got... Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, it's got 2 gold provinces in there, so actually the tax modifier is going to be really nice. Oh, Georgia, we can get a claim on you. Kaffa, I believe... should be mine. Granted, Trebizond has also claimed that one. The Trebizond still has 7,000 men. Oh, actually, Genoa, you got... Okay, you got Miltech 30. That is a bit beyond my skills, or my... well, tech reach right now. But yeah, like the blue force do not have the zone of control around them, so you can just walk over them, but they do slow enemy armies down. Yeah, there's a crossing over there. But the question is, like, can we get through there before the enemy... I mean, suppose what I could do... I don't think they have fleets here right now. But what I could do is... Oh, actually, that's something that I don't remember. If we declare war while we have troops on our allies' areas, does that black flag the troops or not? Because that would be quite crucial. But yeah, there's a crossing in there. I think it does black flag. Right. That's what I was kind of afraid of. I mean, it might still be worth a try, regardless. There's level 3 fort over there. That might be bad. Well, yeah, I suppose if we call them in, that might be slightly different, that's true. Here we got Coroner's Room. Oh, it is another natural location of the Silk Road. Excellent. There we go, we got the Conquest Cassapelli. So if we were to declare war on Genoa, who would join? That's quite a lot of nations, admittedly. You would invite Theodoro and maybe Trebizond? That would give us like 35,000? No, 39,000 against their... Let's see, 57,000 plus a lot of manpower. Of course, I'm pretty sure that most of these nations would not be able to reach us. Not easily, anyway. We would have to kind of prepare the troops to be in here, and I think right now we're just gonna let the nation still recover a little bit. Oh, there we go, so it's still doing the conversions here. So how much have we done now? It's 24%, so about a quarter of the province is now Orthodox. Oh, and Kathmandu got extra Diplo reputation, but Diplo relations, but improved relations goes down, and Diplo reputation goes down. Well, that's not great. Because it won't be exiled if they are in alliance. Ah, excellent. So that would actually help us quite a bit. Right, so there was something I was about to do. But now I forgot what I was doing. Oh well, I'm sure that I'll remember it at some point. So we could transport some troops over there just to start sieging down Kaffa. If we could take that, that would basically allow us to vassalize Theodoro. And announce Trebizond as a rival. Okay, not exactly surprised by that move. Oh, those... Yeah, they got so many forts in here. Okay, looks like Mamluks did win the... Oh, wow, yeah, they took a bit of land over here. Oh, wow, actually, they took a lot of land over here. Wow, is Fadl still alive? Yes, they are. Well, do you have a... Oh. Intelligence guaranteed by Zardar. And you are allied to Paz Karaman and Corset. What about Corset then? Does Karakayunlu does not have a claim on them? Actually, that reminds... Just double checking. Does Karakayunlu have special missions? No. Just the generic Muslim ones. But that is a province that we could fairly easily conquer. I mean, if it's wrong there, I don't know. But it's not the end of the world. Disease in this mod different from plague. There are a few different diseases. Like, they all work pretty much the same, more or less, but like there's different names for the diseases. Do we have any diseases on our lands right now? Not that I can see. Although I don't think it's actually always showing on the map mode. Let's have a look. Is there any... I don't think we have disease on our lands right now. There would be another modifier down here to tell you how many people you lost to the disease and all that sort of stuff. Oh, Abyssinia is also having a bit of unrest problems there. We are not actually suppressing that area, are we? Don't think we are. We could, though. There we go, that's probably going to take care of at least that rebellion. Does the old 2.5 plague system still exist? I honestly don't remember what the 2.5's thing was. So, maybe? Maybe not? Oh, right, that's the thing that I was thinking about. It was switching perhaps the ruler around. We could, oh, yeah, 85... Okay. No, not this... make Kathmandu abdicate Alberta, take the throne. So, minus 20 legitimacy, minus 50 for prestige. Plague trackers in the provinces where the plagues are. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to the ruler, because that's going to be better in all points there. Plus, well, indulgent isn't necessarily good for the morale. And it's also going to increase the corruption. But at least the diplomatic reputation is going to be slightly higher. And we'll get a lot more, well, I say a lot more points, but it's 3 points per month more. Which is going to be quite a bit over a year. We'll continue with the alignment. I am the Senate, indeed. But I think what I might do... Ooh, actually. I haven't quite decided what to give to our vassals in here. One might give that state in its entirety to Karakayunlu. Possibly. Then, why is that one? That's over there. I don't know. Well, actually, we probably want to have this area down here so that we can get to the Mediterranean, because that is one of our goals in this series. Just to recap what they are. So we need to have at least one port in the Mediterranean. We need to have a continuous line of provinces up to Ming. We need to have at least 100 industry worth of silk production. And as a bonus goal, we need to control Constantinople. Basically, it's trying to take over the Silk Road. Or make our own Silk Road one way or another. Luckily, we've still got quite a bit of time to do it. It's just, it's been a bit of a slow start, but I think it's going to start picking up speed soon enough. As soon as we can kind of be sure that the Mamluks will not kind of curb stomp us or anything like that. Oddly enough, that... Oh, right, we've been improving relations with them. I was like, hold on a minute, why do they like me? Even though it's hostile relations, but yeah, no, that's probably the reason. Just double checking, Theodoro. Economic base is still slowly improving, but the diplomatic reputation isn't great. Military power isn't all that sufficient either. Oh, and we are really far... Oh, wow, that's quite a marriage there. 555. So, in case we get an heir and Alberta dies, we'll have a pretty good ruler for the time being. And one of the Mamluks won't be able to threaten us, then Osrobo as well. Quite possible. Of course, the idea is that we just start expanding far enough to the east so that we'll have such a massive base of power for ourselves that it doesn't matter, but we're pretty far away from that. Although the areas to the south are now a bit weaker, so it might be possible to start expanding there, but I don't really have claims over everything. What I suppose I could do is, once I get another claim on Mamlus, just in case. Yeah, no, that is still loaded, never mind. But we'll get a claim over there. And then we're going to switch maybe these. But I mean, suppose we could start building a spy network in Corset. Regardless, they are allied to... Oh, they're allied to Mamluks. Never mind. If we were to declare war on Fadl, though... Oh, we don't have a Casus Belli there. Right. I mean, Karaka Yunlu does. But do we have a truce with them? No. But, like, if we have a look at the numbers, that would still be 38,000 with all of that. On the other hand, what about Sardabar? They don't have any allies. Do we have claims on them is the question? No, we do not. Also, we have a truce with them. But oh, there's only 11 towns. Okay, I sense a lot of free real estate down this way. Let's get a bit of a spy network going. Get a few claims. And then we could actually... Is there any... Oh, there's a gold province there. That'd be quite nice. Oh, and what about... Oh, Age of Reformation has started. Tehran. So you are guaranteed by Katenga. Also allied to Ayubids. Ayubids? Hold on a minute. Isn't that... It's one of my vassals' vassals. As Tehran in Ray. Of course in Sardavat. I don't think they have. It's just they were separatists and they took that over, I think. Or they were released in a peace deal, I think, actually, what happened. How many truces do they have right now? Oh, yeah. So it was probably the war with Katenga that released them. But, like, if we would get a little bit more land over here, that'd be pretty nice. Tehran, so is there Ayubit and Katenga? How much is... Or how much does Katenga have armies then? They're currently fighting a war. They got 20,000. Okay, that's a bit more than I expected. But yeah, Sardabar, we're going to easily take some lands from here. And then Fadl is... They still got Karman and Corset and Case. So overall, that's still quite a bit of troops. And I don't think I can claim that myself is the problem. Rebel uprising in Sardabar. Well, speak of the devil. Kurdistan, I mean, that's... We got a fort in there, so the troops can walk all the way from the capital if need be. Looks like Poland is doing shenanigans with Lithuania again. Oh, who's this? Oh, Livland is a thing. Ah. Oh, right, well, I suppose that the Livonian order now has... Oh, wow. Poland has spread quite far. What's the situation in... Okay, so Scotland is still French. Or held by the French. Oh dear, Pierre has left the building, so to speak. Oh, well, I mean, Alberta does have 4 shock. That's not too bad. Wait, oh, right, Alberta was the prince first. But we didn't actually... Oh, no, he was in charge of one of the... Oh, there we go. The grain provisions have ended, so that's going to increase our income a little bit. I think we're just going to start gathering up some cash, because we need to get the amenities rank 4 down here soon enough. More conversions going. How are the numbers now? So that one's at 31% now. Chechnya is at 25. Okay, so it's slowly growing. I wonder, is there any allies that I could perhaps get? Oh, right. There's also Diplo range things. Interesting. So there's a lot of Russians that would like to ally me. That's about it. Mogulistan is actually not far off either. Isn't Mogulistan rather strong? I mean, they've been pushed back, I think. Now, they still have some stuff over here, but I think they are weakening. Oh, they are a target of a coalition. They are fighting a war. They still got allies with Jampur. And the one over there, okay. I mean, it's almost tempting. Almost. Neutral attitude at least helps a little bit. Now, we do have a decent army, I suppose. We actually have a larger army than they do. Oh, and speaking of techs, or armies, we can get the Miltech now. Which means we get better units. This is going to be big for the next one. Okay, so... Oh, Archibus militias. That would be good for the offensive fire or the fire, but I think we might want to go to the Darby or Drabi infantry. Central European nations did not place much value on infantry, preferring to import them from Germany. However, they did maintain armies of Drabi, small contingents of pikemen who stayed among a larger force of arquebusiers, protecting them from immediate attack. Okay, and then we got arquebus in here. The Droppy does have pretty good defensive morale, so they'll be able to fight on for a little bit longer, plus the shock is slightly better. Of course, that does come at the cost for the fire shock, or the fire phase there, but we got artillery for the fire. So I think I'm going to go with that one. And then we get the new cavalry. Oh. Right. So we've got 3 identical cavalries here. It's just which flavor text do you want? You know what? We'll go with hussars. I mean, we already live on the mountains, so we can ride down the mountainside quite easily. They're not quite winged hussars yet, but it's a step to the correct direction. Oh, and the castle is almost done. Excellent. So, after that, we can start finally coring this province. It's been bugging me, that notification there, for a while now. The Baltic hussars are right. Something like that. How much do we have naval force on it, by the way? Oh, it's already 4, so we could have a bit more ships. Technically speaking, getting another... Oh, is this is inland sea, so galleys would be okay in here. You know what, let's go ahead and build a galley. And then we'll maybe get another transport or something. So that we can transport a bit more troops at a time there into Theodora. Although speaking... Well, actually, we don't have a diplomat for that right now. We'll just get the claim on Mamluks, and then maybe we can get a second claim on Turkey down here. So that would be another important center of trade. Is that part of... No, that's part of the Crimean trade node. Okay, and we get a Diplotech as well, I believe. Yeah, indeed. That increases the trade range. At least that's slowly getting us up to date with the techs. Which actually, if we take that one... Actually, yeah, that's not too bad. I think the next one we don't really need right now. The point being that we still don't have any provinces of our religion that are getting the institution right now, but it's gonna help in the future. Although this one, like, it's getting closer and closer. It just needs that one extra half point of value there, and then it's gonna be. We haven't actually gained any more development in Tbilisi right now. Bit of a shame. But again, we're still kind of recovering from the war. Well, administrative reform expired in Georgia. Oh, was that the... That was the state reach, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so what I could perhaps do now is expand the bureaucracy with that. Oh, right. That would be more corruption, actually. Let's not do that. Let's have a look at the state corruption, though. It is going up again. State reach is going down. Stability is going down. We're not in a great shape right now. How much development in Constantinople and Cairo? Constantinople is 22. And Cairo being the biggest one on this side of the world at 112. At least, well, that is the largest city on the continent. I wonder what about Paris. Paris is usually quite large as well. 75. Okay, so Cairo is the biggest one right now in these this corner of the world anyway. I actually wonder, we are still... If we have a look at that, so... Oh, it does... Oh, yeah. Trebizond's capital is the biggest... city on the subcontinent here, which is Anatolia. So how much do they actually have urban population? There's 95,000. Okay, so it's probably... Oh! But they haven't built the amenities rank 4 either. How much? We're getting about 2 ducats per month. That's going to be actually pretty good. And how's the population doing? So we've got 73,000. It's still growing. About 500,000 per year. Sabra is claiming some lands. Oh, we can get another claim on Genoans. There we go. Oh, and... Oh, we don't have the points to do the claim yet. It could be the amenities, that's true. No, the building harborage, level 5. I mean, that's not a bad one either. So we should be able to get the claim on over here. Oh, right. Actually, we did get a claim now, so let's go ahead and take that one out. Oh, noble marriage expired, enforced obligations expired. So the manpower increase is going to be a lot less now. At the same time, that might mean that the stability is going to start increasing a bit more. Maybe. This is just double checking. So the levy obligations, yeah, it does increase the, yeah, how much or how long it takes for the stability to increase. So I was saving the diplomat for something, but I don't remember exactly what it was. We could do the war against... Well, actually, no, we're not going to do the war against the Genoans quite yet. We already had the diplomat sent to build the spy network in... to the southeast. Yeah, I think the biggest thing today... I mean, we're definitely not done with the stream yet, but, like, biggest thing thus far today was definitely the victories against the Mamluks. Like, it was a bit close call in a lot of the fights, but... Now we lost so much manpower. Oh boy. Right, so we're still saving the points over there for that one. Getting the galley, so that's going to increase the naval requirements a little bit, which actually might not be bad. Only getting 70 from provinces right now of the production. We do have some... Oh, right. So Corset, you are allied to Mamluks, right? Yes. You're allied to Fadl. Fadl, we can't... Oh. You're fighting a war against Turkish Empire. Oh. Turkish reconquest of... Okay, so... Yeah. Karaman is going to get eaten out. Or destroyed rather soon. Turkish Empire actually... Oh! Right. Hello there. Man, they got 3-star general in here. Right. Let's go ahead and send in the diplomat as soon as we can to... curry some favor, shall we? Oh, the spy network in Mamluks got discovered. We probably don't need that rotten right now. So that should more or less cover us, or keep us sort of safe from the Mamluk invasion. How strong is the one north of Ossetia? This one? Well, they got Mogulistan as an ally, so it's basically Mogul... Well, let's have a look. Oh yeah, Mogulistan is still pretty strong. Let's see, that's 15, 25, 34,000. That's not we'll get claims and Trebizond on your fourth province, and a bit east and south. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, that one. Or do you mean all the way here? No, I think you mean that one. Speaking of which, we still haven't got the points to get the core going. But yeah, no, Turkish Empire, I know that we are going to have to fight them at some point, but right now that's going to give us a bit of security. And it's going to allow us to... You know what? Let's just get this army down to Kurdistan. It does mean that there's potentially some other rebellions springing up soon enough. But if we can get a claim over here... They're still guaranteeing Fadl, but that's the only thing that they do. Well, supporting independence as well, of someone. In Tehran, we do not have a claim there. We could actually build a spy network there, but they are guaranteed by Katenga, and Katenga is a bit of a strong one. So, probably not a smart idea. But the money that we're... Ooh, we're getting 3.4 ducats now per month. I mean, that's not too bad. Not bad at all. Chechnya, we got up to 25.6% right now. What about Derbent? It's a bit slower conversions there. It's 31% already. So yeah, it's actually doing fine, I would say. At least on like a yearly bit. Ooh, a 122, that's not great. There's some various subscribers on Twitch that are getting those, or we're naming after. Eventually we might name after other people as well, but... So, at least the... Oh, Alberta is well advised. Idea cost minus 5%. Ooh, possible advisor as well. Right, so Ansang's claim is a bit terrible. Of course, our legitimacy is quite horrible as well, so that kind of explains that one. So I've got one favor with the Turkish Empire right now. I actually wonder... Well, I'm pretty sure that we won't be able to claim or call them in a war against the Mamluks right now, but let's say if we did. Oh man, that's so many nations in there. You're crazy. I mean, you are pretty decent compared to some of the other rulers that we had. I mean, you only got 7 points, but the indulgent giving more corruption isn't great. Although corruption is now reducing quite drastically, which is definitely a good thing. We'll probably just let it drop at least down to like 30 before we start even thinking about new reforms. Quite frankly, because it's... oh, okay, we've got 17 points of influence on the bureaucrats, which is going to get reset again at the start of the year here. Don't know where exactly it's going to end up, but I'm suspecting it's going to be something like 15 points maybe. Well, luckily the chiefs don't have a lot of influence at least. Okay, so they got... I went down to 14, so I wasn't that far off. Chiefs had 2.5, but that's going to be reduced rather quickly, I reckon. Metropolitans have some, but that's probably going to be reduced as well. Right, so I could make this into a state, but at the same time, we are so far... Well, we are quite a bit behind in admin tech, of course, since we don't have the institution yet. That complicates things quite a bit.